So this is my video for the free gas mask giveaway, just a video response and a little bit look of what I work with and what I make. This is my very first knife I'm about to finish. I'm working on sharpening the edge. I put the first bevel on and polished it, heat treated it in my backyard. I'll show you the forges I made. And I found this on a hike, just walking through the woods. It's a white-tailed deer because that's all we have in Texas. It's 440C steel, heat treated and tempered in my oven. Has some file work right there on the flat side. This part is for when you go hunting. You put this in whatever and you can hit it, tap it with like a stick or whatever to break the pelvis, sternum, or even to like chop some wood. It's more weighted right here for this chopping section, and this will also be sharp for scraping things and shaving off things. This I'm going to make a lot finer for tinier work, so this is kind of going to be like a kukri. That's a hunting knife also. There's a gut hook. You can even cut string and fishing line with it. Again, I'm working on sharpening this, so it can't at the moment. It had a piece of horn right here. I rounded it off for a palm saw. It fits really comfortably. I have the piece over here. I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to put a ferrocerium rod right here and put this in the sheath I'm making out of leather. I have like 10-ounce leather I'm going to work with. The other knife, I just put the handle on today with Gavko 2-ton epoxy, block of maple wood, some black spacers, reconstituted turquoise that I just showed, that I'll show you cutting with, which is terrible, and a piece of brass. So, the third knife I'm making my first three all together. I don't know if it's a great idea. I have it wrapped in this blue tape because I was going to put a handle on it yet, but I texted the guy I'm making it for and he hasn't responded yet, so I can put more tape on it. Forgot that. I had to take off the blue tape. It's I cut a little box out, lighten the handle lock so you had more force in the chopping motion. He's probably going to use this as a utility knife, even though he wanted a military style tanto. I guess because it looked good, cool. He told me just keep on the scale from heat treating it, and it's getting a little bit roughed up from sandpaper, just messing up or whatever, but I think it kind of looks cool and I think he will too. Has a flat part right here for beating on things, a big 1/4 inch hole for tying off the paracord, and two more right here and here for the paracord wrap I'm putting on it. And I'll show you the tools I use to make this stuff and how I work. So I just bought this sander. You recommended it and it has been working great. I haven't gotten any sandpaper from Super Grit yet. There's the knife, vice grips, messy table. Working on fixing this leather strap I made from a paint stick and piece of leather. Probably gonna put some foam on this side, or like mouse pad foam, so I can clip on sandpaper on this side and sharpen it with that, and then I have a piece of leather strap to shop on. This is my Dremel that I use. I got this from my grandmother, and most of these bits my dad bought from Harbor Freight because he's a scoutmaster and had kids work on Pinewood Derby with those. There's the box it came with, pens and pencils. This is a tool wall I have that I'm working on cleaning up. Just whatever tools I use, punches, nail guns, I weld. There's my welding helmets. I use the angle grinder from Harbor Freight. That also puts out a lot of dust from when I'm grinding and stuff, and that's Again, I don't have a mask to wear, and I used to have a disposable one, but I lost it, so that's not good. I have some gloves, sanding, wood tools. I just got this 14-inch drill press from a family I know. My husband moved away and didn't want it. Really dirty looking, rusty, and I restored it and it looks pretty much brand new. The lathe they had, I don't know if it works yet. I'm working on checking that out. Rusty again, I'm restoring it. I use this fan to kind of ventilate and keep my garage door open. It just finished raining. And there's my music that I play while I work. I have a little bench grinder that's badly worn, and this side I'm keeping clean for tungstens, but I don't know. Outside I have this. I made this in my welding shop class, and I need to put insulation all along the inside. There's a torch opening, and you just put the torch inside, light it up, and I can heat treat plates out of that. But at the moment I use the oil from this container. It's sealed, so that's just water sitting in there from the rain. To quench from this forge over here, I have a tube with a can on the end, steel there, and I light up coals, blow air in it with a leaf blower, and I can get my knives up to temperature with that. Hey Gavko, this is my entry for getting the full face mask giveaway. This is one of the reasons I would love it. This is reconstituted turquoise. I work with this a little bit for making my knives. As you will see in a second, I'm going to cut it. This is a broken piece. Dropped and chipped and shattered, and that's not the best. So here I have my diamond coated, what is it called? Oh, whatever, it's a Dremel attachment, and it makes about this much dust. This isn't really bad. I don't know if you really can see it, but there's a lot kind of floating in the air. Not the best thing. So, now what's really bad, when I take that off, take my little metal cutting tool tip. You can see I've cut some with it. And this makes it fly like crazy. I just usually have my shirt over my face when I do this because you can definitely feel it when you breathe. See how much just comes out of that, and that's like, I don't know, parts of turquoise and silica and other stuff. I have a fan going to keep it from getting everywhere.